First off, it's a pleasure to meet you, Your Honor.
Don't tell me a
So-
pleasure.
yeah,
I know.
understand.
You're over the moon.
With the evidence that I provided you, it was for a retractable banner, flyers, business cards with print as well, too.
Are you speaking to her?
I'm not.
Oh. So, being that it was so long ago, all the evidence that I did send over to PayPal, usually after 90 days, they do clear it out of the queue from the claims that you
Don't tell me what
have.
they usually do.
I was able to get it.
Oh, I'm respecting you, so.
If you're not satisfied with someone's work, you don't pay them nothing. Listen to me.
Your Honor,
If you're
I didn't
not-
receive anything.
if-
How can I be
if you're not-
satisfied with something I haven't received?
I don't believe that you didn't receive this.
I received a copy
Just a
of
second.
that in the
I don't-
email,
you're
but
not-
he was supposed to print
you're-
that. I
you're
got
not-
that in the email.
you're
I'm
not-
not going to lie, but I didn't get that printed, and that was part of the
Did
package.
you
You
get
was
this?
satisfied on social media, though.
That's what you
I
sent to
saw
the
it.
bank.
Case is dismissed. We're done. Now you want to be quiet?
Yes, Your Honor.
It's just that easy. How
Very
much
short.
cash were you strapped for?
I had just lost my job, so I wasn't able to pay my rent, which was around $650.
Rent. So you needed rent?
Yes.
And how much did the plaintiff give you for rent?
$650 in one of the transactions.
Is that right?
Correct.
And that was in May. And did you need any other money?
Yes, ma'am.
When was the next time you needed money?
I'd have to look really quickly. The same day, May 19th, he gave me $25.
I know you have to-
Oh, I'm sorry. The same day on May 19th, he gave me $25 more. I also have just May 27th, I got $10 more. On May 28th, I got $20 more. And then the 21st of May, I got $300 more. And the 16th of May, I had $25. Those were all of the ones that I have.
Well, let's see how expensive this kiss was. Who parked it in her aunt's backyard?
I guess she did. I really don't know.
Who parked it in your aunt's backyard?
The car was towed from Florida by my godfather. It was towed to my mother's house, and from there, his ex-wife was given the vehicle to drive while I went back to school, and it broke down on her, and we had to go and tow it from her house, and we then got it towed back to my mother's house, and later on, it was leaking in her driveway, oil and things. She wanted it removed, so we put it in my aunt's backyard.
And where is it now?
It's still there.
7 years?
Yes.
She must have a big backyard. Miss Santa, when did you rent a room from the defendant?
March 3rd?
Of this year?
Correct.
Where had you lived before?
I was staying with a family member,
What family member?
my sister.
How long had you been staying with your sister?
I would say 3 months.
Before that?
I had my own apartment.
What happened to that apartment?
I was going through hardship, and then I got evicted.
You were going through a hardship, which means, translated into the vernacular that I understand, you didn't pay your rent, so you got evicted.
Correct.
Because I assume you didn't pay rent because you didn't have a job. Or you just decided not to pay your rent.
Correct.
Well, that's a multiple choice.
These questions weren't thrown at me.
It's not a question. I want to know, did you not pay rent because you didn't have a job,
I was unemployed.
and then you wanted to be on your own?
Correct.
Or whatever, and she wanted you to be on your own. So you rented a room from the defendant.
Yes.
I have a copy of that return check, ma'am.
I'd like to see it. Why did your check bounce for rent in May?
Originally, it wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't a for
I-
rent.
What did your check bounce for in May? Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I do understand that.
Great.
If we are able to drop the assault part of it, can we continue the case? Because there's a lot more.
Yes, I'm going through this case slowly, my way.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Assault is gone. Money taken without permission. All right, let's go to money taken without permission. Whose money?
While I was in jail, I still have my job. I've been working there for almost 2 years. He was supposed to be responsible for our 2 sons. They were supposed to be living with him. I had my boss write out a check to my mother for him to cash to pay rent and to support my children. He paid partial of the rent with the check, and he continued to spend the money on the card.
Forget it.